Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our bubble. My name is Katie, and I'm so glad that you're here with me this morning because we're digging up sweet potatoes. So it takes sweet potatoes between 90 and 120 days to develop. We are at day 95. I planted our sweet potatoes on May the 10th. Considering how much rain we've had, and now I have a small rabbit that's found its way into the garden periodically, I do want to err on the side of caution and go on and dig the sweet potatoes up, maybe a little early, right on time, but on the earlier side. I am in Central Kentucky, Zone 6B. It is already hot and humid here today, and I want to get this done this morning, and then we'll get them back to the house so they can sit and cure. Got some sweet potatoes that are in tires. I'm going to start with them just because they'll be easier to dig up. They're already above the ground. And this will give us an idea on how big some of the other ones are. Fingers crossed. Oh, well, there's some little ones. Ha ha, look at that. It's so exciting. All right, gotta get the wagon. So I have to apologize. The first digging up of sweet potatoes, the camera was not on. And it's mainly because I can't see out in the garden what is on the camera and what's not. I have another little camera set up that I'm trying out today. The reflection is just horrible on the little screen. So we're going to try this again. And this is the second patch of sweet potatoes. I'll show you the first patch. Here's what we got out of the first haul. Not too bad, except we did get, we got something nibbling on some of them, of course. Story of my life this year. Look at that one. Not too shabby, but let's see what we get out of this one. Now, this is a raised bed that you can't see, that we're tearing down. It's falling down. The whole garden is going to get a revamp this year. But so this was full of mainly compost from 2 years ago and then last year. So maybe the potatoes will be a little bigger. I'm very happy with what I dug up so far, though. Lots of little tomatoes. Just a few. Oh, there we go. That's what you want to see. Nice cluster. They're not huge, but that's big enough for me for dinner. We got some others that are bigger in the wheelbarrow already. Not sure if you can see it. I'm dripping bad. Coming out here in this sweltering heat, I've dropped 5 pounds, which is good, I guess. I needed to lose a few. Country CrossFit, right? We got in a really good haul. I'm really happy with what we got. They're not huge, but we got a lot of them. So I'm very pleased. So now what we're going to do is we're going to spread the sweet potatoes out on our table up here. I'm hoping it's big enough. If not, I can put some on the grill just for the moment. Normally I cure our things in the shed or maybe the garage, but both of them have a very serious mouse problem. That's kind of just part of living in the country. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened to like this sweet potato. I'm pretty sure it was a mouse. We're going to spread them out on the table on the front porch. The potatoes, they do need to sit between 2 and 4 weeks. So they like it to be warm and humid, around 85 degrees, which is about what we're going to be today, and we're very high humidity. So they should love it. Now, when setting our sweet potatoes out, we don't want to keep them piled. It's okay if they touch each other, but we don't want them piled on top of each other. We want to make sure that they can get lots of air. Any of them that I accidentally chomped into with the shovel, they'll be fine. They will get a tough skin on them. Except the one with the eat on it, the big bite. You know what? I think I am gonna, this one's gonna be sacrificed to the chickens. There's not much there worth saving anyway. So some of these are, that's good, besides the big mouse dinner. But I can cut that out. There's another one that got eaten. And I stabbed it with the shovel, which this will heal. I may end up just cutting that off anyway. There's another one. So I am extremely glad that I went ahead and dug everything up. Like I said, some of them aren't great big, but that is perfect. Washed up, cut in half, you got a sweet potato fry. So every one of these, small or a little bigger, will be eaten. I do want you to see that I did plant 2 separate sweet potatoes. And the deal is this was a grocery store sweet potato. It made several slips, but these are the only 2 potatoes I got. And look, it's tiny. So the larger red potatoes, and they were organic. And I started slips from them. And it is 99.9% of what I got came from one of these potatoes. So just to show you an example of if you plant from store-bought or if you plant from maybe an organic grocery. So I am super thrilled with the haul I got. Like I said, they're not huge, but you know what? If you got a bunch of them, they don't need to be huge. I don't need potatoes the size of my head. This is plenty big enough. And like I said, the smaller ones will go for sweet potato fries. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today and watching me sweat out in the garden. Please like, please subscribe, and I hope you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.